We're part of a broader business. We talk to other data scientists in the broader business as well about what they're doing, the security around it and all that kind of good stuff. And then the way in which we've tackled it actually is to effectively have almost like an ideation workshop where you kind of go through and go, like, this is the technology that's available, kind of talk a little bit about that. Hypothetically, where do we want to get to? So we have like a list of 70 or 80 things that are just constantly like working their way up the list as we kind of prioritize things in different ways and look at the way in which we do things. And it's become kind of an integral part then of next year's development. And it has been for the last couple of years. We talk about it actively from a leadership team. I think that the hardest thing is always kind of assigning targets to these things, because there's a lot of unknown, right? Especially when you're on the cutting edge of things, you're building things yourselves. There are a few people that have done a few bits like this out there, but your very specific example of what you're doing, whatever it is, if it's a big enough item, it becomes very bespoke to what you're doing. And I think it becomes really difficult then to put numbers on things. So you've got to have quite an open-minded leadership team that are prepared to take a bit of a gamble on some of this stuff, to be able to have the conversation around, I think it's probably going to give us this thing, but until we start playing with it, then we're not really sure. So I think the key really is for leadership teams to understand the potential, but then don't like put all your eggs in that basket and hope that that's going to solve all the world's problems, right? Just gamble on it a little bit and let people play and just, trust them to be as, conscientious and try to deliver what they can out of it, right? And I think that's probably the best way of attacking things. Because I think it is the answer to everything ultimately, but there's a lot of figuring out that people need to do in the meantime.